Amazon Prime Day is upon us, and there are lots of deals to be had. But online shopping can result in putting your info at risk. Stay right here. We're going to have some tips on keeping you and your wallet safe in cyberspace. Right after the break. Stay with us.
Well, today is Amazon Prime Day, and lots of people are going to be taking advantage of all the great discounts online.
But anything you do via the internet could put your personal information in jeopardy. Here with tips on how to avoid becoming a victim is cybersecurity expert and author of Easy Prey, Kevin Fream. Kevin, thanks for coming in.
Listen, you know, this is such a big message for anybody with a computer. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, 4,000 people are hacked by ransomware every day. So this being Prime Day, the biggest thing I can tell you is to use your phone. So the app on the phone is going to be more secure than your computer, that you probably have an updated operating system or the antivirus or the browser. And if you're going to use your computer, that's what I would say is update the browser at least.
Interesting.
But you know, the other thing with it is, this may be obvious, but don't save your password on the phone. And if you're using the same password for all your shopping, it's time to change the password before you go out there and start shopping today. And then lastly, and this is my biggest tip for everyone for any kind of computer security, is two-factor authentication. So enable that for your Amazon account. So it's something you know, right, your password, and something that you have, your phone. It sends you a text after you put your password in, and that way you put that code in, and hackers can't then guess your password and kind of go after it. So it makes you really strong.
Okay, this is good. Now, I like the tip about using your phone over a laptop or a desktop. Is that because hackers haven't advanced as far in mobile technology hacking yet, or why?
Exactly. So it's proprietary to each company. In this case, Amazon is written directly for their transactions, and it just doesn't have all these vulnerabilities and attack plane like a browser and all the other stuff.
What is ransomware and malware? I mean, you hear it all the time. I'm not exactly sure I know what it is.
Chris, ransomware is the nastiest thing you can get on a computer. Criminals hack in, download a virus, and then they lock you out of your own files. So you're sitting there with a ransom note and how to pay, and that's it.
What can you do?
Well, that's part of what we have for the quiz.
Oh,
right?
you did a quiz for us, right? Okay,
so
good.
You're going to quiz us with some questions.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So question number 1, is a kid using your computer to surf the web? They don't know to look for the lock, and you probably don't have that web filtering to keep from pornography or hate, violence, or gambling.
Right.
Question number 2, has a friend or family member been hacked?
Well, what's it got to do with us?
Well, all roads lead to you. By virtue of your relationship, everything about you is now targeted, and you are the next victim.
Oh, boy.
Question number 3, do you use Wi-Fi? Private Wi-Fi is just as vulnerable as public Wi-Fi. Question number 4, do you have a Cisco router? Many come with malware pre-installed, and nobody updates their router, right?
Right.
Question number 5, do you use a Fitbit or an Apple Watch? They have no firewall, so you sync with your phone, you get infected, then your computer, and then your identity.
Oh, no.
Question number 6, do you download random apps from the Google Play or Apple Store?
Yes.
30% of those are not certified and have viruses.
Oh, my.
Question number 7, do you click on odd pop-ups or alerts? Well, you just kicked off a program and got hacked.
Even if you, let's say, close, even if you click the X to close, that's tapping on the...
That's the same thing.
Oh.
What?
You just got hacked.
Okay, so Kevin, what do you do if you've been hacked? I've been victim to a phishing attack. It's awful. I never got back into that email. I mean, it's awful. So what can you do to help people if they fall victim?
That's phishing with a PH, like fat with a PH, right?
Yeah.
It's all
Drop.
the same thing.
D, disconnect from the internet and disconnect any other devices so they don't get infected.
Okay.
R, run antivirus. But if your data is encrypted, you'll have to reinstall and restore from backup. O, options. No backup. Oh my.
You're in trouble.
Contact don'tpaytheransom.com or the FBI. They may have a key to decrypt your data. And P, pay the ransom. Nobody wants to, and it can be expensive. A hospital in California recently paid $40,000 in Bitcoin just to get their data back. But I recommend all clients get a Bitcoin account. It's a relevant currency today and demanded by hackers. Unfortunately, it takes 3 days to get a Bitcoin account, and during that time, you don't have any access to your computer or your data. So be safe, get educated, and don't be the victim of ransomware.
There it is.
Right.
Your
And
book's
don't
called
be easy prey.
Easy prey.
There it
All
is.
right.
Thank you
The
so much.
internet's a dangerous place. Don't be easy play.
Love that. All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Scary
Appreciate you
now.
coming in.